Hey guys, can you hear me? Hey BB Hunter, how are you doing, man? Trout Lover, nice to see you. Hey Owen, how are you, brother? Hey Luca, Lewis, how are you guys? Cool Beans, hey brother, how are you doing? Hey Dakan, nice to see you, brother. Oh, people, you came to Naxi and that's crazy. You decided to follow us. Hey XD Tambar, how are you doing, brother? Updating Call of the Wild right now and I haven't played for about a year now, damn. So you haven't tried any of the last two maps. That's good, you'll have plenty of fun. Just give me a second, guys. Need to adjust my screen here. Yeah, I'm having trouble at the moment, like seeing the chat. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Yeah, because it just disappears and then reappears, so I'm gonna need a second here. Alright, now I can see it. Hey Sergio, how are you, man? I'm doing very good. Hey Kate, how are you doing? Adam, hello, welcome to the stream. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to Hirschfelden and we'll continue the pheasant grind. We'll continue setting up tents and blinds to be able to start killing lots of pheasants. You know, we want to be able to kill 40, 50 pheasants per hour. So we need to optimize our setup. We have this tent right here, and this zone runs from 1400 to 1800. This is a big zone, I remember. So look, we're gonna change the time to 1600. The legendary HP, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey Zero, how are you doing? theHunter, nice to see you. Right, so that's the zone right there, I believe. No, this is a radial zone. But the pheasant should be here. I just wanna see exactly where. Yeah, this is a complicated zone because a lot of times they spawn over there. And it's just hard to see them. What food type would you like? Preferably for them. For the pheasants, I would like the Sapphire. Yeah, the Sapphire is my favorite plumage for the pheasants. You doing tournament today with males and hells. Unfortunately, you had to postpone the tournament, Trout Lover. But it'll happen at some point. Alright, these guys aren't here, so we're gonna try a different zone. I also have this one, but this one is earlier. I just need to refresh my memory here, because I haven't grinded this guy since the last stream. Let me see. We also have this one. This one is also from 14 to 18, so we're gonna go there. When did the Great One Pheasant come out? It came out when Salswisen was released. So last December, XD Tambar. If I'm not mistaken. Oh. Right, so there's nothing on this zone. Hey Mr. Warhawk, I'm doing very good. How are you? Hey brother, how are you, brother? How are you doing? Man, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but if I'm not mistaken, you were from Romania, I believe. I got an albino lion yesterday. He was a level 8 and scored 83.99. I guess it was 43.99, Lewis. Yeah, that's sick. That's a huge albino. The other day was my most lucky ever in Call of the Wild. Nice, Sergio, what did you get? Hey Jimmy, how are you, brother? Yeah, by the way, guys, the reason I haven't been streaming a lot recently, mainly on the last week, was because my voice has been getting a bit worse. You know, it's still good, and I feel it is better than how it was a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I just decided to give it a bit more rest because I feel it needed it, especially considering I've been also making videos. So yeah, we're gonna be taking it easy with the streams, just to not strain my voice. But I'm still gonna make videos, that's for sure. Hey Pokemon fan, how are you doing? Yeah, Mr. Warhawk, I've been also been missing streaming. It's a lot of fun. Alright, we're gonna change the time to 900, because these zones in the afternoon are simply not working. Yeah, Cool Beans, I remember you. It's nice to see you here. Oh, Bulgaria. Yeah, that's true. My voice it's not great, but it's good enough, definitely. 1 month as a member, Thunder Gunner. That's nice. Really appreciate your support, man. How many kills? I have like 50 kills, theHunter. Yeah, I need to start a counter here. But yeah, I haven't killed more than 50 pheasants. But we already have 2 diamonds. We're gonna need more 10s in case we find another zone. Just another 10 because we don't have much money. But now that we are at 900, we're gonna go visit some of the morning zones. For example, this one right here should be good. Your first great on mule deer, that's sick, Sergio. And later your first red deer. Damn. Another. Oh, so you got 3 great ones on the same day. That's insane, man. That's insane. Also. Oh, also some rares. That's sick. Right, so these guys aren't on the zone. Oh, they're here. Alright. Only females. And I believe that's a rooster right there. Not sure. No, I think that's also a female. Yeah, so we arrived too early because they were on the zone. They were just getting to it. Nice to hear, XD Tambar. Nice to hear you enjoy the content. Hey, Bon Mac Jones. I'm doing very good. How are you? Alright, so we're gonna go to a different zone, which is this one, also from 8 to 11. And look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reset the time. Right there, just 1 minute. And hopefully all the trucks will show up here, okay. Now they are here, so we're gonna fast travel back to a tent and hopefully they will spawn. 47.99, that was still massive, Lewis. Alright, so they are here, and there's a rooster right there. That's one. I'm pretty sure there was a second rooster, but we just couldn't see it. They spawned too far from the tent this time. That's a problem. Now we're gonna go to a different zone. We have... I think this one is also morning, no? This one, right here. No, these are even earlier. So we're gonna check this one. Just got a huge time on 341. That's sick, Tio the Hunter. Huge meal deer. Just got a trophy of a lifetime. A Lucistics, no leopard. That's sick, war crimes. Nice to see you, brother, by the way. I was just missing these streams. Yeah, we need to change the position of many of these tents because, yeah, the pheasants are rarely ever on the zones. Let me see. Hey Wiz, how are you doing, brother? Hey Luca, welcome to the stream. On my first Great on Grind. Nice. I mean, you have nearly 6,000 kills, so yeah, it's probably gonna spawn soon. Like, it's getting long. Just make sure to claim every single of your kills. Yeah, so these zones are just not active for some reason. I'm gonna reset the time now to, let's say, 6:30. Hey Adam, how are you doing, brother? Owen, do I hunt in real life? I don't hunt in real life, but I plan to start hunting in real life at some point in the future. Alright, so this zone is morning. Let's go there. You need to do more collabs. Yeah, Troll Lover, I definitely plan to do more collabs. With some bigger creators as well. Alright. Where are the roosters? Are you telling me there's not a single rooster here? Apparently. Alright, so this zone... Yeah, this zone hasn't spawned a single rooster in a while. Which is interesting. We may have to change this tent to a bigger zone. But we also have this one. Let's try it. Do you like that yellow scope? Yeah, Wiz. I've been using it for a while. This scope right here. Hey William. You know, the grind is just getting started, to be honest. It's not going great because the majority of the times, you know, the pheasants aren't on their zones. So we just need to find out exactly how to make them spawn. Because, for example, these guys are right here, apparently. No, this is a solo. But there's also this flock. And yeah, they just didn't spawn this time. We're gonna go to this one down here. Yeah, this zone, the last time we visited this zone, we actually killed a diamond and we didn't realize. Like, I claimed it super quickly. And yeah, I just realized it was a diamond, like, right when I was clicking claim harvest. My favorite map, Adam, is Revontuli Coast, for sure. Alright. We're gonna need many time resets because, yes, sometimes they aren't on the zone, but then you reset the time and the tracks show up. Look. Hopefully that'll happen here. Is this a pheasant? Yeah. It says run. We may start having to place the tents like farther from the zones, eh? And just shoot them at a distance with the 22. Yeah, because this isn't working. We're gonna go here. Let's go up here. Favorite great one in combo. My favorite great one, cool beans, is I would say the Midnight Poppy for the Red Fox. Or I also love the Spruce Moose. Yeah, with the typical rack. I love that combo, which is the one I have, by the way. Alright, yeah, so this is not working. This zone is inactive as well. So we're gonna go to this one, which is normally consistent. Let's see. Yeah, guys, we're very, very close from 28,000 subscribers. I think we're only like 50 subscribers away. So yeah, we're almost there, and it would be nice hitting that milestone this week. Yeah, these guys just aren't here. We need to go find more zones. Yeah, because the ones we have used to be fairly consistent, but now they aren't for some reason. Yeah, for example, right here we would have to just reset the time, but we need more money. We only have 1,000 in cash. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is that I'm gonna go hunt some crocodiles quickly. Just shoot some crocodiles because, as you know, we also have a crocodile grind on Emerald Coast. We're gonna get more money, and then we'll be back here on Hirschfelden to keep shooting pheasants and be able to reset the time more times. Because, yeah, apparently we're just gonna have to keep resetting the time to make them spawn because they are never on the zones. So yeah, let's go to Emerald Coast quickly. And yeah, let's get like 20,000, 30,000 in cash. That'll be fun. Hey Elias, how are you doing, brother? Spruce, worst fur. I love the spruce, Sergio. I don't know what you're talking about. Mine's hooded, Irish elk fallow. I also love the Irish elk fallow. I would love to get one. Yeah, the Midnight Poppy is nice. Alright, so we're gonna go here to Emerald Coast and we're gonna shoot crocodiles because we need cash. We need cash for the pheasant grind. Hey Filipowski, how are you doing, brother? It's nice to see you. Bro, can I go shower? You can't, Trout Lover. No shower this week. I shoot a couple of my songs with the 2020, it works amazingly. Yeah, Mr. Warhawk, I've heard that shooting pheasants at a distance on these grinds is very, very effective. So yeah, I guess we'll have to start doing that if our current setup doesn't work. I'm just gonna equip the 300 right here. And we're gonna go shoot crocodiles because we need money. Right here we could also equip... No, the 375 instead of the 300, yeah. Right here. And we're ready to go, okay. Nice to hear, Elias. My voice is, you know, not great. But yeah, it's definitely good enough to stream. It's just been getting tired quickly. That's why I haven't been streaming recently. It's just to give it some rest. But yeah, you probably can hear it is a bit strained. Hey Andrew, nice to see you, brother. Did you regret pressing new game? I don't regret, Wiz. It's been fun trying to level up. But we're gonna need money for sure, and that gives us an excuse to go hunt crocodiles because, yeah, the crocodiles are by far the most effective money-making method. You know, there are also other great options, but I just love the crocodiles and the trophies are amazing. For example, the bunting also gives some very nice amount of cash. So we're gonna shoot a few here. My favorite is the licorice fox. I also love the licorice. Let me see, we have the 375 right here. That'll do it. Oh, there is a male panting right there, level 3. We're gonna shoot those two. Look. That one. There should be viral. This one as well, why not? And this one, he's trying to escape, but he won't be able to. Nice hard shot. Yeah, by the way, guys, we're gonna have another episode of our 7-day challenge series, and this time it'll be on Rancho El Arroyo. Yeah, I'm just so excited to go back to Rancho. Yeah, Elias, I'm just waiting to see how it evolves, because it may start getting even worse in the last few weeks. But yeah, I'm just gonna give it some rest and see if it improves from here. Oh yeah, the Great One Tarfurs are also amazing. I really like the... what is it called? Fable Golden, I think. Yeah, that one's my favorite. Ranch is underrated. I totally agree. Oh. Nice hard shot. Perfect. This is perfect right here, guys. They are running towards us, so easy money. Just need to reload. And we'll have to go back to buy more ammunition for the crocodiles. Damn. We're being hit. Nice barrel. I wanted to drop that one as well, but the angle is terrible now. We may have a chance though. Should be barrel as well. And yeah, she's going down. Alright. Nice catch right here. I really hope it doesn't get worse. Yeah, same thing, Elias. And I appreciate it. But it's expected to get worse in the next few weeks. But then I'll have another injection, another procedure, and then it should improve a lot for the next few months. So yeah, I'm still gonna be able to make content. Just may have to do a pause for a couple weeks. By the way, guys, what do you think of the addition of feeders? Are you excited? Because I'm very excited, that'll be interesting. And especially now that we have the pheasant grind setup, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to attract the pheasants, but using feeders for the grind could be interesting. Did you watch Mr. Olympia yesterday? No, Sergio. No, to be honest, I don't watch bodybuilding events, or I rarely ever do. Hey Chase, nice to see you, brother. How are you? Alright, we're gonna go buy more ammunition. Now we have another skill point to spend. So I'ma put it... Look, the one I want is this one. To increase our... yeah, to increase the carry capacity by 15%. So we're gonna put another skill point right here on Fatal Attraction to increase the chance of getting a vocalization response when using callers. Yeah, basically to increase the chance of getting a call while using a caller. And now we're gonna go buy more ammunition to shoot crocodiles. I think the feeders could be great for target grinding. Absolutely, Elias. Yep. I wanna do another target grind at some point. Probably also on Tia Warroa. It was fun. Nice to hear, Chase. The pheasant grind, I just realized it's gonna require more money because we're gonna have to reset the time a lot of times. So yeah, I decided to come here to hunt some crocodiles on Emerald Coast to get more money to be able to reset the time more times, and then we'll go back there. But it's not going great, to be honest. It's not going great because the zones are just super inconsistent. Alright, we're gonna buy more 375 bullets. Let's go here. Rifle ammo. Like that. There on Mexico are a lot of bodybuilders. Yeah, I know, Sergio. Also, some strong men as well. Maybe you need to set up on more zones. Perhaps. I already have like, I think 13 zones. Yeah, but the thing is that, yeah, I set up the time to the correct time, and then once I fast travel to a 10, they are rarely ever there. So the only way to make them spawn is by resetting the time and then fast traveling back to a tent. But yeah, we need more money for that. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, Sergio, tacos are a very, very good protein source, so yeah, that makes sense. Have you done a follow grind? I have, yeah, on the Aurora, and I have 2 great one follows. How many 10s do you have on your pheasant grind? I have 13 or 14, Andrew. Yeah, so we're almost at the max. Would you recommend me place all the 10s? Yeah, I'm gonna show you my setup in a moment, once we go back to Hirschfelden. Do you practice any sport? Right now, no. I used to play soccer, football, soccer. But right now I only do gym. Yeah, that's the only thing I do exercise-wise. Yeah, and some treadmill as well, sometimes. See, panting. Alright, so it's time to start shooting crocodiles. Yeah, and it's been a good start, because well, we have 2 diamonds, but the thing is that we're just not being able to kill many. I just need to optimize the position of most of the 10s. Alright, we're gonna shoot this female because they give us nice cash. Let's see. Nice neck shot. Oh, you only do gym as well. I mean, that's nice. It's enough to, yeah, to keep us in shape. Yeah, but if I started doing a sport, I think it would be tennis. I love tennis. Alright. We're gonna kill the level 7 and the level 5. We're gonna leave the 3. Yeah, the last time we came to check this coast, we ended up finding 2 level 9s, and one of them was a troll, but the other one had an even worse estimate, and it ended up scoring pretty much at the top of it. So it was a massive diamond. Let's shoot this one right here. Should be good. What's it? It's going down. Oh yeah, Chase. Yeah, you had a hard time with the pheasants, that's for sure. And yeah, my grind is having a rough start, but eventually once I optimize my setup, I think it'll be pretty smooth. It's just gonna take time. Yeah, maybe I have to take some time, like, off stream, to be able to optimize the tens, and yeah, I need to change many positions. Come on. We'll make him flee. I don't wanna kill the level 3. Hey Darius, how are you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't streamed in, I think, a week. Yeah, but I just needed to rest my voice. Yeah, you can hear it's a bit strained. It's a bit strained. So yeah, I may need to give it more rest and maybe not stream until later this week, on Thursday perhaps. Yeah, and see how it progresses. Yeah, surgery is a very nice sport, that's for sure. Yeah, and I love to watch it as well. We're also gonna shoot that level 5. How many suns are you set up on right now? I think I have 13 or 14, Chase. Oh, so you used 10 or 12. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up using like 12. I am 25 years old, Ilias. 25 years old. Nice hard shot. I see level 4. We're also gonna leave that one. And I think we're pretty much ready to go back to the pheasant grind. I mean, we have 15,000, which is still not a lot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot this female right there. She's on the water though. Carlitos Alcaraz, yeah, he is great. Him and Sinner are dominating the sport right now. Because I used to be like a huge fan of Djokovic, but yeah, he's too old already and he can't compete. What's your guest wish for the next great one? Look, my wish is roe deer. Yeah, I would love to get a great one roe deer. Great one roe deer, or I would also love to get another bird. Like Capercaillie, great one, something like that. We're gonna have to shoot this guy because he's getting too annoying. Do the pheasants still give you around 1000 per kill? Yeah. Like 1400, I believe. Or 1200. Alright, we're gonna go back to Hirschfelden. His time. Hirschfelden and keep killing pheasants. Great on Warhawk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Warhawk, I was forgetting. We need a great one on Boronga Savannah. Like a great one lion. So yeah, you know, my hope is that we're gonna get a great one lion, but my guess is that we're gonna end up getting a great one that is located on some of the base game maps. And I think, you know, roe deer or maybe wild boar are possibilities. But I would love to get a great one lion, and hopefully that's the next great one for sure. Alright, so these guys are supposed to be here. Look, we're gonna set the time back to 7:30. How many kills I have? I think I am like 50 kills in and 2 diamonds already. Yeah, I haven't been counting the kills so far, because we're still getting started. Alright, so now the flock is here. I must fast travel back to the tent. Hunter Call of the Wild Kid, welcome to the stream. Trout Lover, you didn't miss much. We went to kill some crocodiles because we needed more cash. There is one rooster. And apparently that was the only rooster on this flock. So that's nice, that's nice. Alright, bad one. We're gonna go to another zone. This one right here. Are you gonna hurt management? I'm gonna hurt management, Chase. Yeah. I've been leaving all the level 2s and the level 3s. No, the level 1s, I mean. Yeah, I was thinking about the crocodiles. No, but yeah, I've been leaving the level 1s. Especially the solos. Now these guys are there. There's a rooster. And they're flying this way. Alright. Not a second male though. Hey Franta, welcome to the stream. Bears or fallow? I would say co-grind fallow, Trout Lover. Oh, I also forgot. Yeah, on one of the last streams we spotted a level 5 goose, and we didn't realize. Like, yeah, some of you told me that I spotted it after the stream ended, and yeah, that's true. It was, I believe, right on this area. Yeah. So we'll probably go for it at some point. Let me see. Let's try this on. I wanna get to that point, Chase. How many kills did you end up getting, by the way, before the first grade one? See Kayak, welcome to the stream. Okay, they are here, and there's a rooster, level 1 though. Yeah, but this is a main zone, so we're actually gonna kill it. I don't want this guy here. Right there. No second rooster though. Should I set up for pheasants instead of grinding? I mean, you could, Trout Lover. Up to you. Over 4,000, that was a very long grind, Chase. Yeah, and how many diamonds did you end up getting? Level 3. Alright. We also have this zone right here, which is super inconsistent, but hopefully this time they'll be there. Alright, so I heard him. Oh yeah, right there. Level 1 again, but it's part of his flock. Damn. We're gonna track these guys. Now this guy is aggressive, come on. What made you pick this map over Quattro or SARS? Simply the fact that I love it. War Crimes. Yeah, Hirschfelden is one of my favorite maps on this game. So yeah, I really wanted to get a great one pheasant here. This is a Max Sesame Road here. Alright. Let's see. We also have this one. You need to do something about the boar. Yeah. We're gonna have to wipe out that zone. Because it's so annoying. Like every time we fast travel to at 10, there's at least one aggressive wild boar. That's a... Ooh, is that a Mela though? Yep. There's a Mela Roadie right there, a female. Yep. I'm pretty sure it was. Look at that. Melanistic. Look, I'm gonna... we need another weapon. Yeah, we need the 257. So we're gonna unequip the 22 for now. Right here. We click. Alright. 22, and we're gonna equip the 257 to go for that Melanistic. Because I wanna leave room for another tent. Right here. Let's go for it. Yeah guys, Melanistic Roadie right there. It's just a female, but I don't care. They look nice. And, by the way, give me a second because I wanna enable the counter right here. Just give me a second. Okay. Gonna enable the counter to count both the diamonds and the rares we get during this stream. Let me see. It isn't working. Why is it not working? Never mind. May take a second. So we're gonna chase this road here. This is a track right here. Here is definitely Melanistic. Yep. So let's chase it. I'm actually excited about killing this guy. They are very, very rare, independently if they are females or males, because, you know, I think they're like the same amount of females as there are males for the road here. Yeah, because they are mostly either solo or on pairs. So yeah, they are probably just as rare. Is that her? I'm pretty sure that is a different female. Yeah, that is just a common. Not a Melan either. Alright. Hey Albert, welcome to the stream. I also have a male road here. Nice. Was it a male or female? Trout lover. I haven't seen a male road here. They are very rare, Lewis. Papa Swanson, nice to see you again. Welcome to another stream. I was missing you, man. This should be a truck right here. No. Is he brown? There are some wild boars over there. Female. Still nice. Still sick for sure. It's been a week. Well, I hope everything is fine, Papa Swanson. And I hope it gets better for sure. I think this is the Mela right here. If I could just find a disturbed vegetation to confirm it. Huh. I just killed a fox with one bullet with a 22. Oh, so you dropped it on the spot with a 22. That's sick. Hey Mike, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you. Just got my second Bible moose. Nice. Very, very nice. So you are grinding them. Where are you grinding? Yeah, Papa Swanson, I'm currently tracking a melanistic roe deer, a female. We just fast travel to East End, right here. And I was trying to spot the flock that is here, but then I just saw this male line, and yeah, we had to chase him. She must be somewhere on these fields. Maybe she isn't. Sounds good, Chase. It was nice to see you, brother. Free from the cold. Nice, Mike. How? Like, what is the temperature over there? I wonder. You know, I'm doing very good. My only problem right now is just, yeah, my voice gets a bit too tired. But yeah, other than that, I'm very good. Yeah, I just figured I had to take some rest to recover my voice. And it's feeling better than how it was, let's say, 1 week ago. But it's still a bit strained. Yeah, so yeah, we're probably not gonna make this stream too long, just to not strain it even more. Because it's not even strain, it's just like tension. Yeah, because my vocal cords are fine, like they aren't inflamed or anything. It's just that tension on that area that causes like my voice to sound strained. Alright, so yeah, there was not gonna be anything right here because we're actually out of the map. So, yeah, we know this melanistic has a zone over here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to another tent right here, and we're gonna change the time back to 7:30. 7:30, and we should find their feeding right there, hopefully. I'm gonna go to the main menu. Oh, you were having a cold mic. I see, I see. Yeah, because I assume like the temperature will keep going lower on the next few months. Like 8 Celsius. I mean, it isn't too bad. It's definitely cold. But yeah, I assume like over there you get at some point below like 20 Celsius, something like that. Okay, so we know this road here had a zone over there. So, I'm gonna reset the time here. Yeah, there she is. Alright. Now let's actually chase her. And let's focus on the track. And this zone is apparently only a solo female right now. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, because the time I placed this tent, I'm pretty sure there was a big flock right here. So might have been later, might have been, I don't know, 8 to 11 perhaps. Hey Colin, how are you doing? What map is the best for the Musk grind? I would say Metro Taiga by far, Colin. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been feeling a bit better. But yeah, my voice is still far from being at 100%. Alright, so there's this female. We have the 257 right here. So let's shoot her. I don't want to butcher her though. And that shot is risky. Well, she's nervous. So that definitely makes things easier. Right there. And she's down. Can you show us your lodge in a video? Absolutely, George. Absolutely, even during a stream, to be honest. Because I plan to make a Trophy Lodge tour soon. Maybe even this week. But I also want to show it during a stream. Are you a mature XK? Yeah. Look, I'm a tier XK after reaching level 30. So yeah, we're halfway on our way through level 60. We are recovering. And here we have this melanistic, guys. Look at it. It's just a beautiful rare. Like, I normally don't shoot like rare females of the elder species, but this one is cool, to be honest. They are so rare that I'm definitely gonna tax it. Right there. Look at it. The shot was quite high. But yeah, luckily we got her. So now let's go back to grinding. We have a few zones we need to check again. For example, this one. Let's see. Challenge for the Great Pheasant, use a controller. You know what I have planned to for the Great Pheasant whenever it spawns? I plan to kill it with the recurve on the fly. It's probably gonna take us many attempts, but that would be sick. So doing that with a controller would be even more challenging, not gonna lie. We could try. Alright, here's a rooster. 2 roosters actually. Level 1 and 2 level 1s, no way. But we need to kill them because we need this flock. Damn. Well, we couldn't hit the second. But we got one. Alright. Something is definitely telling me, yeah, roe deer are getting a rework. Probably they really need one. And yeah, if red deer are confirmed to be getting a rework, I would say it's also likely we're gonna see more species, and roe deer is definitely very strong possibility. And especially if they are gonna be the new great one, which I hope is the case. We also have this zone right here. Now we're gonna set the time to 10 in the morning. Colin, I would say, if the next great one is gonna be a predator, I would say lion, definitely. Lion from Borjonga Savannah. Yeah, I think Borjonga Savannah really needs a great one, and lion would be a great option. Now we're gonna go check some of the other zones. For example, this one. Please be here. But no, they aren't here. That is disappointing. So let's go to the tent and let's reset the time again to make him spawn. Lion would be cool, absolutely Colin. And yeah, they actually spawned this time. Let's see. Where's the rooster though? Right there. Damn. He got far. Okay, Nova. Nice to see you. I just found a Melas Nocus. Nice. Level 1 male. I mean, that's... I'm not gonna say that it's as rare as a level 5, but it's probably close. So yeah, that is close from being as rare as a super, I would say. That's sick. What is your most wanted map for the next map? My most wanted map for the next map? You know, Amazon Rainforest would be a great option. But I also want... I mean, my dream map, I've ever said this, is Africa 2.0. But it's not gonna happen this December, that's for sure. So I would say somewhere on Asia. You know, somewhere on Asia would be amazing. I don't know exactly where though. Because there are so many unique species and so many unique places on Asia that, yeah, the options are a lot. Alright. We have another zone. Yeah, we need to try this zone later. Like at this time, let's see. They are in here though. So yeah. Yeah, what I need to do, guys, is to actually take some time off stream and set up the zones correctly, because they aren't working. They are just not... They are rarely ever on the zones, and when they are on the zones, they are on terrible positions where we can shoot them. That's the problem. So I really need to take time to, you know, yeah, fix the position of this tent so we can actually see the pheasants. Look, I'm gonna reset the time again, go back to the main menu. Okay. We're gonna set it to right there. My pheasant grind was super inconsistent at first. Yeah, I've heard it is normally super inconsistent at the beginning. That's why I still have hope. But it's not looking good. We just need to take some serious time to... yeah, to optimize our setup pretty much. For example, this flock is right here at the moment. So we have to make him spawn by fast traveling to the tent. Now I can hear him flying. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place a tent like farther from the zone. Like quite farther. More than 200 meters away. So we can actually shoot him with the 22 at some point. Just gonna place a waypoint right here on the zone. And we're gonna go... yeah, look, we're gonna go over there. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll have to start with this, especially on the open areas. Just 250 meters away. Well, not 250, like 220 should be good. And that should work better. Let's see here. Okay. Now we're gonna equip the 22. Or the 223. Yeah, it's very flat shooting. So at this distance, it'll be perfect. We need to buy it though. It is part of a DLC. So we're gonna get it for free. It's this one right here. 223, and we're gonna buy some ammunition for it as well. Polymer tip bullets. Just like that. And we should be good. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the main menu, reset the time again, and hopefully be able to shoot these pheasants at a distance. That's our goal. Okay. We're gonna reset the time again, just to make sure they are there. Let's see. Yeah, they are there. Okay, so this will work. Now we can shoot them with the 223. Let's just make sure there's not more than one rooster. I believe there were two. Maybe. Is that even part of the same flock though? Maybe not. Maybe that is his solo. Huh. Either way, we're gonna shoot him. Just stop there. This wasn't the 223 though, but we definitely destroyed it. Now I wonder what the rest of the flock is gonna do. Like, are they gonna fly this way? Huh. My first diamond was a 270 red deer, but didn't know. Oh yeah, 270. My first diamond was a 270, that's sick. Your luck is crazy, Lewis. Like, really. First diamond, 270 red deer. That's very, very rare. What? Look at these guys. They are going crazy. We're just gonna shoot the rooster because I don't wanna ruin the sun. Alright. So we shot two roosters right here, not too bad. Finally. Definitely getting the placing the tent farther from the zone is helping. So we're gonna start doing the same for the other zones, yeah. That's gonna let us kill the pheasants from a distance and make it much easier. It won't be possible on every location, but we'll definitely do it where we can. Now we're gonna unequip this, also this, and unequip the tent to place him somewhere else. Let's see. For example, another zone where we can place the tent farther is right here because it's super open. But it may not be necessary. Let's see here. No, this zone is later. Yeah, I think we're gonna go here. Alright. Was that a female? Yep. She's alone. Like, I don't know why I have a 10 here, by the way, because yeah, every time I fast travel here, there's only one female. I don't know what happened to the flock. Yeah, because I've checked it during the 4 to 8 feed time, also during the 8 to 11, and there's always only one female. Hold up. Well, never mind. There were 5 females because there's still not a single rooster. My first diamond board was a 159.5 max score. Very, very nice. Well, there's a rooster here. Probably solo. It's actually flock. Where are they? EXD Cold Goatee, welcome to stream. How are you doing? My first diamond was a wildebeest. Nice, truck lover. You know, my first diamond was a jackrabbit on Layton Lake. I still remember it. You don't kill enough to respawn, probably. Yeah, that's probably the reason, to be honest. We're gonna go here now. Okay, so the flock is here, which is nice. Is there a second rooster though? Nope. Look at how beautiful this map is. Like, I love the color of the trees and I just love everything about it pretty much. It's a super dense map, but it's just so beautiful. Nice level 2. Alright, now we're gonna reset the time to 1600, 1630. That is true, Trout Lover, yeah. We have only 10 shells, so let's buy some, yeah, bear shot for the 12 gauge right here. Now let's go to another zone. We're gonna try this one right here. In my opinion, New England is the best looking map. Yeah, New England is a strong contender. That's for sure. I just don't like the species there. That's my main problem. Alright, so the zone is here, finally. Now let's just fast travel back to the tent. Did you see him spawn right there, as soon as I fast traveled? And yeah, they spawn so quickly that it's too late now, but we know, yeah, we know that they fly that way, they always do. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna place it again a bit farther this way. Oh, there was another pheasant over there for some reason. You know, maybe what we have to do is to actually place a tent farther here. Just like 200 meters away. I'll place a waypoint here. just for reference. Is it possible for level 8 raider to be diamond? Red tier, yeah. I believe there's been a couple killed, and you know, there's no guarantee that they were legit, but supposedly it is possible. Supposedly, just super rare. Like very, very, very rare. Hey David, how are you doing? Welcome to stream. I'll place it end over here. Alright, that should work. So now, we're gonna go back to the main menu and test this zone. Yeah, we'll be testing all these zones. And just see what works. Let's see. I doubt they are there. We'll have to reset the time again to trigger the spawns. Yep. Did you ever get the diamond female chami? No, Nova. We have to retake that grind at some point, that's for sure. Because there is still a trophy I really wanna get. A diamond female chami. It's super rare. Did they not spawn? Yeah, apparently they didn't. Oh, there they are, okay. So there's one rooster. And a second rooster, that's nice, alright. We have the 223 right here. And these guys are like 200 meters away, so we're gonna get closer. But there is two very easy kills right there. We're gonna shoot that one right here. We zero for 150. And the other one is right there, he's defensive. We hear it, yeah. I feel like Tar have been forgotten. Yeah, they aren't the most striking great one, I would say. They are far from being my favorite, but they are cool. And I'm definitely open to do another Dark Brine at some point on the Aurora. My first diamond would have been a level 9 Jackal, but I shot him on the leg, damn. That sucks. So another 2 kills right here, which is nice. And now we're gonna go to a different zone. This one is working. This one is actually working now, which is very good to see. We have to optimize every single of our dens now, and we're finally gonna be able to start killing pheasants. For example, this one needs some work, I'm pretty sure. Where are they? That's the question. Well, so they were here this time. Too far from our tent. So what we could do is to, again, place the tent farther, like over there. That is a good option. Which grind is the worst in your opinion, Pheasant or Tar? You know, the Tar grind was definitely not as difficult to get started as this one. But yeah, it's still too early to tell because we're still setting up this one. So yeah, once we start actually killing more pheasants, I'll be able to tell you. But so far, the Tar grind is definitely more easy, like at least at the beginning. We're gonna place a waypoint right here. King Crab Gaming, nice to see you, man. I miss you, it's been like a week. I'm doing very good, David. Thanks for asking. You know, my only problem right now is just my voice is a bit tired, a bit strained. But you'll get better once I get my next treatment for this condition. Is this still the setup stage? Yeah. Yeah, we're still setting up the tents and just making sure everything works correctly. It just takes time because, yeah, these are a very difficult species to set up, especially here on Hirschfelden. We're gonna place the tent right here. I am from Mexico, David. Yep. Now we're gonna go to the main menu. Can PC players play with console players on multiplayer? Unfortunately not, Troutlover, there's no crossplay. Yeah, it's not like on the Angler where you can actually play with each other. That's awesome, David. From Czech Republic. That's sick. Yeah, it's great to see people from just a lot of different nationalities here. It's a huge community. We might have placed it too close to a zone. Let's see. Where are the pheasants? Okay, I hear them. Oh yeah, over there. So the question is, where's the rooster? Where are the males? Let's simply go for them. Let's see. Please tell me there's a rooster here. Well, there was one, a tiny one. That one is also female. Yeah, there's only one rooster on this flock. Right there. Okay. So yeah, this setup is gonna work better now that the tent is farther, but the problem is that there's only one rooster. So it won't be as effective. We're gonna go search on this area now. Yeah, because we explored it during the morning, I believe, but never in the afternoon or in the evening. So there may be more zones over there. That's sick, Nova. What are you gonna shoot him with? Should I grind on 4 to 8 or 8 to 12? I think you should grind them, you know, start on 4 to 8 and then go to 8 to 11. Yeah, because it will completely depend on where the zones are located. Like, some zones may be on the fields or on open areas at 4 to 8, but other zones may be on open areas on 4 to 11. So yeah, you have to use both times. That's what people recommend. .6 bronze, he's massive. Yeah, I'm telling you, Nova, a level 1 rare is not too far from being as rare as a super rare. Like, I don't think it's as rare, but it's not that far. It's a super rare trophy. I'm currently grinding tigers for rares. Nice, Papa Swanson. How many rares have you gotten for them? No flocks, no fish and flocks over here. Red deer. Okay, there's a flock right there. That's nice. Yeah. We need that. We're just gonna go, we're gonna kill the rooster, and then we'll set up a tent right there. Another rooster, that is a solo. So yeah, we're gonna shoot this level 2 right there. I wish you luck with that grind, Papa Swanson. Yeah, grinding tiger sounds fun. Right, where's the rooster? It is right here. We just missed the easy shot ever. And was that another rooster? Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're also gonna shoot that one. Yeah, so 2 roosters on this zone. We cannot complain. Killer Caven, nice to see you, brother. Grinding Tigers, you got invoked. Hey Allen, nice to see you, brother. You just got a Lucistic Goldeneye, that's sick. That's sick, they look amazing. Was it a male or a female? This is a solo, I believe. Oh, max estimate. Yeah, where is he solo? We couldn't spot it because we spotted another pheasant over there, but it was a level 2, not max estimate. So, I mean, we can track this one right here. Why not? I think what I'm gonna do, guys, look, we're gonna go to the main menu. We're gonna go for a tent to another tent, and then we'll go set up that tent on the zone we just discovered, and then we'll go for this max estimate. I should try grinding tigers at some point. How many supers do you have, Killer Caven? I think you have at least one, right? Let's equip the tent right here, the pink one, and let's go to the zone again, which is this one right here. Two level 5s and 2 huge level 4s in less than 35 kills. You are having a nice start, Allen. You're having a very, very nice start. Love to see it. Male level 1, he scores silver. Nice. Some pigs. Some bacons. 2 supers. Yeah, I remember them. So yeah, you should definitely start grinding tigers at some point. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Right, there's a female right here. Okay. She's a solo though. You know, I probably shouldn't do this, but the fact she's a solo female bothers me. No, I'm not gonna shoot her. And she's in a solo actually. This is another flock. Huh. Was it? Well, there were no roosters, so it doesn't count. Now we're just gonna go to the zone we just discovered and place the tent there. Because that's a nice zone. And I think I'll place the tent like far from it, so we're able to shoot the pheasants with the 223, making it way easier. How many kills? Allen, we are like 60 kills in, and 2 diamonds. Yeah, 2 diamonds on 60 kills roughly. And we also just got a melanistic roadier, a female. We got that, and during the last stream, yeah, I believe it was on the last stream, we got a level 9 red deer that we ended up botching with a shot that I thought was perfect, but it was actually a spine shot. So yeah, we've gotten some cool stuff while grinding these pheasants. Yeah, by the way guys, we're gonna stream for another 20 minutes roughly. Yeah, because I cannot use my voice a lot. Yeah, it's still not quite there. So yeah, I just need to give it more rest than usual. Are you hoping for any rares at all during this grind? Yep. Yeah, Papa Swanson, I want another Lucistic mainly. Another Lucistic, and of course I wouldn't mind another Melanistic. Yeah, but Lucistic and Melanistic are my two favorites. I also like the Albinos, but I just like the other two more. Yeah, then it's never a bad day to botch something. That is botch XCK saying. I like the Lucistic the most. Yeah, I think the Melanistic is my favorite, but the Lucistic is close, eh? They are nice. Alright, so there's a road here, and that was the place where we spotted the last flock. So yeah, I'm gonna place the tent like 200 meters away from it. And look, this also is such a nice place to kill red deer because you have all these herds feeding in the open. Yeah. And I believe the max estimate was over there. Oh, level 3! Level 3! Yep, the max estimate was a level 3, guys. Well, Neris is solo. So yeah, that will be the third diamond of the grind most likely, because he has a top estimate of 23, bottom 20. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. But what we're gonna do was to place the 10, so let's not forget about it. We're gonna get 200 meters away from the zone, and then of course we'll go for that level 3. Nice, and here is another initial spawn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is another initial spawn, because the first one was also initial spawn when we were setting up, I think, the third tent. The second one was actually spawn. That, yeah, we didn't realize it was a level 3 until after claiming it. And this one is, I'm pretty sure, another initial spawn, so that's nice. And maybe huge. We're gonna place the tent right here. Let me just equip it. That should be good. Alright, let's go for the level 3. I will definitely take another diamond. Yeah, air is pretty much guaranteed, Papa Swanson. And he's walking this way now. Max core potential. It has the potential to be max core, Allen. That's for sure. That would be nice. Oof. Imagine, guys, concluding the stream with a max core diamond. Max core pet. No. How many kills so far? How many kills? I have like 60 kills. 60 kills in so far. Yeah, and this will be the third diamond, most likely. Where was it? right there. Okay. By the way, nice to see you, XRP. Hope you are doing well. 21.89 incoming. Hopefully that'll be very close to max score, or is that the max score? I think that's the max score, yeah. Just like that. So that is a level 3 Pheasant, guys. Level 3 Pheasant, make your guesses. You know, I think it's gonna score... I don't think it's gonna be that big. 20.8, 20.83, that's my guess. Max score, that would be sick. Let's see who's closer. My guess is 20.83. Should I continue grinding Whitetail? I think, you know, it depends, Nova. Like, are you feeling burnt out? You may wanna hunt something else for sure. Grounded, I don't think that's grounded all in. That would be terrible though. 20.63. That is close to my guess, Mr. Warhawk. Yeah. 21.37, okay. 21.4. Let's see, guys. 21.07. Very optimistic estimates, very optimistic guesses. 21.5, 21.5. Alright. So let's see, guys. 21.34, 22. That's impossible, but it would be great, Papa Swanson. So let's claim it. 21.38, alright. Allen, you were super close. You said, ooh, no, Killer Caven, 21.37. So yeah, Killer Caven was the one who was closer. Yeah, Trout Lover, you're also super close, 21.34. Everyone was close, pretty much. Except me and Mr. Warhawk. Yeah, but Killer Caven almost get the score like completely right. That's nice. Another diamond, guys. The third diamond of the grind, yeah. Third diamond of the grind and the first diamond of the stream. Yeah, it's a shame, Killer Caven, because you know, if you got it like fully right, I would have given you the channel. But yeah, it's a shame. So another diamond, and now we can. You know, I think I'm gonna call it here, to be honest. I just need to rest my voice, and we'll be back probably on Tuesday or Thursday. It depends on how I feel, to be honest. Because you can probably hear it. It sounds strained, a bit hoarse. So I need to give it a bit more rest, and focus on some videos as well. So yeah, guys, we'll continue grind later. I'm happy with the progress we've been making, like in the last hour, because some of these things are actually working now, which is great to see. And yeah, we'll be back probably on Tuesday, guys. I hope you all have a nice day, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.